Okay, so man, I'm a big fan of The Last of Us. I played the video games, since the first one came out 2013. Well, actually, I got the remastered version for PS4, I believe. I don't think I got to play the Last of Us on PS3. But, anyways, played part 1, 2014, PS4, and then played it again in PS5, I think. Or I started to, never finished it. And then, months after that, or a couple years after that, and I played part two. Last was part two that came out in 2020, and then I played the remastered version for PS5. So I'm a big fan of the game. I play it over and over again. Each one still gonna beat the part two over again on the remastered version, but I like rest. I'm a big fan of the game and the characters, and I for one wasn't very, how you say, angry with how well, spoilers for anybody who's been watching Last of Us season two. Just let you know the spoilers right now. Uh, Also, if you plan on playing part two of the game, that you don't want to spoil, just don't watch the rest of this video, I guess, because it is spoilers, unfortunately. But I am gonna be complaining about the show, but I'm gonna insert some spoilers from the game while using examples of the show. But yeah, with Abby killing Joe and all that stuff and what she did, I for one was like, I mean, I was angry about it, of course. I was like, why the fuck they had Abby killing Joel? But I know why, but I was still angry about it, and I wasn't angry to the point like, oh, I hate the character Abby. It was stupid to even play as her. Blah blah. People, it's like the fans forgot this is a story-driven game. You're gonna see the he's gonna tell a story with each character, and he Neil Druckmann he wanted you to see from Abby's point of view too. So I think that was cool, and it was fun playing as Abby. It really was. You could see how WLF is, how she really is as a person. She's not really a bad person. Um, Different weapons, military type weapons, actual bombs, not like homemade ones like with Ellie. Like, it was cool playing that shit. I'm not gonna lie, it was cool. She's capable. She's a fighter. It's not like she's a little girl, It's not like you went from Ellie, who's a fighter, to Abby, who's not really much of a fighter. It was fun, and like I said, I like seeing her point of view of things and playing as that character. Last was Part One is the same thing. You play as Joe for most of the game. Then when Joe's injured, you play as Ellie, and I thought it was cool because first of all, I was happy when in Last of Us Part Two you could play as an adult Ellie. I always thought that would be cool and interesting, and it was cool and fun to play as a smart Ellie in Part One, who's more tougher and ready to fight and kill those infected and stuff, and any other human who messes with her. But I digress. It was fun basically is what I'm saying, and I like the characters. I don't really hate the ending for Last of Us Part Two. And the scary thing about Abby is how buff they made her. That was the scary thing is that she's the enemy, but she's buff and way bigger and stronger than Ellie. Um, and as dangerous as Ellie, because Ellie's very dangerous too. She might not be as buff, probably can't beat Abby in the straight up hand to hand combat, hand to hand fighting. But Abby's not just some regular random girl who's just angry at Ellie. She's a buff bitch, and that was the crazy and scary part. So playing as Abby and going against the character you love so much, which is Ellie in the game, was like, damn, I don't want to hurt my favorite character, Ellie, with this big ass bitch, Abby. And then, you know, fast forward to this TV show, you see that the season one, great. Not much, not as much effective fights. I realized too. I was more, but then season two coming out, Abby casted, and surprisingly, the actress played by Abby, her name was Caitlin Devar, I believe. Deaver. I hope I'm saying it correctly in either way. She looks surprisingly just like Abby. Like she looks like Abby in the face, and the lady who plays Ellie might not look exactly like Ellie facially, but like the showrunner said, they were really focused on the acting part of it. They would really want a great cast a great actress who could really top this role, and they did a great job with that. And I was like, fuck it, I don't really care if she looked like Ellie then. I mean, it would have been nice if she looked just like Ellie, to be honest. You know, like if they cast Aloy for Horizon Forbidden West, you know, keep the bitch white with the orange red hair. You know, don't make her, not even make her black unless it's a great brown skin actress that you could use maybe that looks like Aloy from the video game. But you know, but anyways, it was great. And then Abby cast it just like her facially. And all this time, even checking, Caden's Instagram, trying to see she's posting the pictures of her being buff or working out in the gym. And no, so I thought it was like a hidden thing. And then the showrunner, the director of the show, said that they're not focused on that part of the story of getting the character, having Abby be buff. I'm like, okay, what? You are destroying the character's most popular quality, her being buff. That and the fact that she was the daughter of the surgeon slash doctor that Joe killed at the end of part one game, sure, but her being buff was like a trademark. So I'm thinking like he just had to trick us, And in the interview, you see Kanan is definitely not buff. She's just small, slim looking girl. I'm like, no, this is not it. It's like I don't care how great the story is or how good the show is going to be season two. The characters have to have their quality that makes them who they are in the game. Just like eventually, Bella Ramsey gets the little scar that Ellie has on her eyebrow. She did wear basically the same clothes and outfit that Ellie wears in the video game. It's like they need those certain qualities. Bella is short, and Ellie's not that tall either. At least in part one, she does grow like a couple inches, 3 inches maybe. For part two, the character in the game, but it doesn't matter that Bella doesn't grow. She still has the qualities and develop the qualities for Ellie being that angry type character, take charge, um, liking women, um, you know, the qualities that she is portrayed perfectly in Bella Ramsey's portrayal of Ellie. But Abby's best quality was the physical aspect, was how big she was. Because she was like a hardened warrior who's dedicated to killing Job and killing anybody who fucks her no matter what. And who knows? Maybe they have the actress wear a muscular bodysuit like how Anthony Starr does for for the prime TV show The Boys. When I found out he wore the bodysuit, I was like, oh, he wore the bodysuit, man, that's whack. But fuck it, he wore the bodysuit. But anyways, yeah, there's she's not buff, so I feel like that's whack. I don't know. It's like that one quality is gonna like it's based on the video game, and gamers watch it. Gamers complain there was no spores, and the showrunner said, oh, we don't want every actor or actress wearing a mask every time they go to a place where it might be spores. It was that much infected, and he was like, "Oh, we want to focus on the human aspect of this part of the show." Like making all these excuses, and I understand the human part of the show because it is like a lot of humans are crazy in this fucking video game world, The Last of Us. But then you got the sports thing. They put that more, I guess, seems like in season two, Last of Us. But the Abby thing too, it's like gamers are gonna complain, like make Abby buff. That's her thing. That's her quality. Like we know Abby because of that. If Abby is some skinny, slim little girl, a little muscular, but some slim girl who's a little muscular like Ellie, or maybe she's a little buff. But I said in the interview she did, she didn't like she put on any muscle. So, but yeah, it's gonna be two small women fighting each other, two small angry women fighting each other. That's all it's gonna be, and that's it. Ellie's already a small angry woman who's mad that you did that to Joel, and now you got Abby, who's gonna be another small angry little white woman. Not about the race, but angry little woman who's mad that you killed her dad years ago fighting Ellie. It's just gonna be two small women. So it's supposed to be a very huge woman against Ellie, a very small woman. That's what's supposed to fucking be. And I feel like it's gonna destroy. And the fight scene between is gonna be great. I already know, but let me know your thoughts, man, because this shit is crazy.